Hello everybody, it's Larry, the Can Do Realtor, and I'm coming at you from Camp Hill, Pennsylvania at the Berkshire Hathaway Home Services office. The address will be up here, my phone number will be up here. What we're going to talk about today, man, is I know a lot of people have this question when they're looking to buy a house. What should I look for when I'm buying a home? As we know, buying a home is a big decision. I mean, it's important to do your research before you make any offers. There are a lot of things to consider when you're looking at buying a home, from what size house you need to the location or the condition of the property. So let's just jump right in there and let's get started. First of all, the size of the home. Do you already have a large family? If you already have a large family, you're going to need a larger home. But if you're single or you're a couple, you can get away with that smaller home for now. And the good thing about this is later on, when your family grows, you can either sell that smaller home and buy that new home, or you can keep the smaller home as an investment property and use the equity that you build up in it to help you buy that newer home. A lot of people don't look at it that way, but you already got your foot in the home ownership door. Number two is the location, man. How far do you want to drive to work? The distance to the schools, other things like shopping, hospitals, and most importantly, the overall safety of your neighborhood. These are things to take in consideration. Again, the condition of the home. The condition of the home is very important, man. I mean, you'll want to have home inspections done to make sure there's no major problems with the structure of the home, the plumbing, the electrical, or the HVAC system. And I can't stress this enough. What we've seen, because of how crazy the market is, or was and is again, is people are waiving the homeowners inspections. And you don't, and I mean don't, want to do this. You want to have it done. I mean, because later on down the line, what we're seeing, the people that have done this, is something major comes up and you find out you got screwed. Then you get pissed off, you call your real estate agent, you want to hang him or her, and you want to sue somebody. But what it comes down to is it was your responsibility to say yes or no. So that makes you 100% responsible. So it's all on you. I mean, here at Berkshire, we never ever recommend somebody not get the home inspections done. So again, it's up to you. You decide to waive it, it's all on you. Another thing is the price point of the home. Are you going to be able to afford that monthly mortgage payment? I mean, you have the mortgage payment, you got a property tax, and you got insurance. And what they do is enroll your property tax and insurance into your mortgage payment every month. It's a little bit, and they put it back. So later that year, or next year, when your property tax comes up and your insurance come up, they get into your escrow account, that's what they call it, and they pay that for you. So you ain't hustling and bustling trying to come up with that money and worried. It's already taken care of. So again, that's something to look at. In addition to these factors, there's other things you may want to consider when you're looking for a home. And this includes the age of the home. A lot of people, or some people, like older homes because they like the character they have in them. But older homes, again, they require a lot of maintenance. They're not as energy efficient as the newer homes are. But as we're walking through it, as we're looking at a home, you'll be able to see if these people that own this home, did they do major remodels? Did they update some of the stuff? This comes into play, so you never know. Another one's a style of home. Do you want a traditional home? And what I consider a traditional home is, I call them cookie cutters. You got a room here, a box here, a box here, a box here. Everything's boxed off, separate rooms. Or do you want an open concept or a more modern home? I mean, you can have the family room, you're in the kitchen, and you feel like you're all there in one room because you can talk and conversate with each other back and forth. Some people like that, I know I do. Something else to look at is the lot size. If you have kids and stuff, you may want a bigger lot so they can go out back and play, or if you got pets, you might want to have a bigger yard so they can go out and run and roam around in their own little yard and be safe. You got to think of those little critters. Another thing is your privacy. If you value your privacy, then you do not want a home that's built right on the street, or as you see them, right on top of each other, where you can knock on your neighbor's window, by reaching out of your window and say, hey man, pass the gray poop on. You don't want that. You want something with a little bit more space if you value your privacy. Some other things you might want is a swimming pool or a fireplace or a finished basement. Well, to put this another way, if you do want that finished basement, but you find a house you like and it don't have it, you gotta remember later on you could always do that basement and save yourself money now by purchasing that house without it. Same with the pool. That could always be added later if you got a big enough backyard, and save yourself some money now. It's important you weigh in all these factors when you're looking at a home. I mean, there's no one perfect home for anybody, but by considering all these once, you will find a home that's right for you. And it comes up that way. Some additional tips for you: be pre-approved so you know what you can afford, because I hate to see this. I've been with customers that, they see this house, they like it, but they find out they do not qualify for that kind of money. So get pre-approved. Find a real estate agent that knows the area, and they can help you find a home that meets your budget. That's where I come in this area. I was born and raised, so it kind of makes me an expert on this area, which benefits my clients. Again, do your research on the area, the neighborhoods, the school districts. You can find that all online. I have some of that in my links on my webpage. And most importantly, be patient, man. It takes time to find the right home. Don't rush into nothing just because you want a home. Make sure it's the right home. Like I said, it's a big decision. It can be very rewarding, and by that I mean you become part of a community. It gives you a sense of pride. So just follow these tips, man, and it'll increase your chance of finding the right home for you and your family. Again, my name's Larry Snyder. They call me the Can-Do Realtor. I'm with Berkshire Hathaway Home Services here in Campbell, Pennsylvania. I look forward to hearing from you. I want to work with you. If you have any questions you want answers to, you can either text me, call me, or email me. I'd like to hear some feedback on my videos. If there's stuff you will need information on, ask me on, or leave it in a comment, and I will try to do a video on it for you. That's what I'm here for, to try to make you a more informed buyer or seller in some other videos. So please give me the feedback. I look forward to you guys, or hearing from you guys. Like I said, I'm here to help you. My phone number will be up here, address up here. Stop by the office, drop in, let's have a cup of coffee and have a chat. Doesn't mean you got to buy a house. You just stop in, let's talk, see what happens. So you guys, till next time, take care. I look forward to hearing from you, and you guys have a great and wonderful day.